Hi everyone, and welcome back to Rebellious Menstruation. This is a top 5, and this is a top 5 strange items that have been used for menstruation. Number 1 is tampons that have been made with wood wrapped in lint by the ancient Greeks. The wood was used to maintain the integrity of the wool, and this was considered organic and natural at the time. Number 2. Ancient Egyptian women used tampons made out of papyrus fibres, which was a versatile product used in paper, rope and blankets that grew abundantly along the Nile. So it was easily accessible, easily replaceable, and obviously at some point at least absorbent. Number 3 is peat moss, which would be stuffed into socks and or pouches and worn on the inside of the underwear. This moss is naturally ultra absorbent and also retentive and wicking, and was abundant in the area at the time. This was Scottish. Number 4, which was Chinese women used sand-filled cloth pads, which was unbound when soiled, and the cloth was clean and reused. This was also used with grass. So essentially they had coverings, and these coverings were then stuffed with either grass or sand. That soiled sand was then disposed of usually around creek beds or in creeks to actually wash away that blood, and then they would rewash the covering and refill it for the next time they have their cycle. And number 5 was animal fur, which was used in colder or ice climates that didn't have access to the above items. So if you notice that wool wrap lint and papyrus and peat moss and grass would have been quite often grown in a non-snowy climate, which wouldn't have necessarily always been accessible in a snow climate. This is where that animal fur comes in. So this was reviewed. So essentially this wool or this animal fur was reused because it prevented the wastage of the scrap fur, and these were quite often little pieces of fur that didn't fit into either clothing that was worn or anything else. So it was essentially disposed of pieces of fur from blankets, housing and clothing. So it was then used for menstrual products. So if you've noticed, all of the products that I've just pointed out are all reusable and would all be considered and classified as natural as well. So have fun with that. That was just something falling over. It's fine. Outside of that, enjoy your morning, afternoon or evening, depending on where you are in the day, and I will see you all next video. Bye.